Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Emily.
And today we're going to be continuing our 15 Days of Halloween, Night 2, with our next playthrough of Vampyr.
Yeah. Got my
Yeah.
Rocky Erickson Night of the Vampire shirt on because I can't wear my teeth because I used up all the glue.
Yeah, I got my teeth back in, and they look a lot better today. Day 2 is definitely a lot easier than day 1.
I think the mold, because there's like a glue when you stick it in the mold, molds to your tooth, and so that helps you.
Yeah,
Helps
mine
it get better.
were gel beads. You put them in boiling water, and then the gel turns clear, and then you stick them to the tooth, and then you mold it around your teeth. Hi ho, hi ho.
It's off to kill we go.
No, it's off to Whitechapel we go, is what I was gonna say.
I'm just too ready for you to eat people.
Yeah, what mesmerized level am I?
So that's how you,
right. Yeah, that's how you determine if you can eat someone or not.
If you can eat. We're just ready for this, aren't we?
Okay, there's a ferocious... No, I'm not gonna go talk to him yet. Well, you can't talk to him because he's a ferocious scowl. But... Oh, but there are some yummy Prewin boys up there.
Yummy.
Come on, target him, John. Come on, John. Okay. Don't then. It's okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. I actually was doing that pretty poorly, but...
I know, but I'm trying to be encouraging so that I felt really bad. Oh!
Yeah, these big guys are awful. Well, if you know how to handle them, they're fine, but... Okay, I know there's another Rescue Citizen event around here. I'm kind of torn about this. So he's a guy that I would like to eat. But at the same time, you know, it's no big deal. It's just more people available and it's more experience points for me. Yeah, because he's a guy that I would like to eat, actually.
You really would like to kill this person.
Yes, I would like to kill this person because he is not a nice person. For those of you who do know what I'm talking about, it's Cadigan Bates.
I don't know what she's talking about, so if you don't know what she's talking about, we're all in the same club.
Oh, fuck, he's a guy with a title. Look at that. Roger the Wall. Do I really want to fight someone called Roger the Wall?
Oh. Bring forth Officer Clegane.
Wait, what's that from?
Sir Gregor Clegane, you know, the mountain baby friends.
Oh!
How badass is it though that he's like, your name isn't just Roger, you're Roger the Wall. Or he did.
Well, yeah, he's called the Wall probably because, you know, he's just a big old hunking. No, not a loaf if he's a wall. Oh, fuck. See, there, he's got the... That's why they wear gauntlets, him.
Oh.
You're wondering why they wear gauntlets, that's why, so I can't hit them.
You should get gauntlets. Can you get gauntlets?
No, I can't get gauntlets.
Why not?
Because they're not equipable.
Oh, well.
I need more blood. Okay, Cadigan isn't around here. I'll find him somewhere else.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Such anger.
But this is a father and son, basically.
Oh,
What?
that's sad.
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street?
I don't want them to be
Not the
mean to
best
each other.
thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reid, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Oh, I can eat him.
Do you know
let's
Nurse
go back
Dorothy
to these
Crane
two.
from the Pembroke Hospital? Have
Hold
you
on.
heard of
No.
Funny, I've been searching for it too. I need
So,
some pills. But the
Their
woman
story is that
fancy,
Ben,
if you ask me.
Really?
the father,
And why is
Okay.
Word
he
is
went
she ain't real. She's
into
a
the
cover for
trenches
some
and he
doctor
came
who
back
runs
out
an
a
illegal
drunk,
dispensary
violent
for
person.
migrants.
a gun,
Sad.
alcohol, and a
And-
bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
His son Albert is the kid over here. Let's see what mesmerized level he is
I'll
actually.
not die in some piss.
Albert is
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy,
trying
right?
to
Now
be
piss off.
a gangster now.
Oh.
Okay, he's also mesmerized level 1.
If you're a gang member, you're not. You may end up to be a drunk asshole, young boy.
No. Yeah, well, he thinks that that'll make that'll make him something.
Hmm.
Oh, but here is Darius Petrescu's house.
What?
Darius
What do you
Petrescu.
want? Leave
Who
me
is this?
alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I'm looking
This-
for
is this the
Nurse
strange
Dorothy
man?
Crane.
There is
Yeah.
no Dorothy
Oh.
Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
So what is this deal? Is he the blackmailer? Or are
That's
we
what
gonna
we're
find out?
That's what we're gonna find out.
Hmm.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
So
must talk
many
to
new
that journalist or
characters
the
in this
poet.
web.
They must know.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
a complicated
there's
story.
Nearby the church they just mentioned.
there are like 64 NPCs in this game.
Wow. Do you know how many
Yeah.
there are usually on average?
On average, I don't know. Well, NPCs is just a non-playable character.
Oh, I know. Like, it doesn't mean that they're actually have like lines or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. Like on average, it's hard to say. It doesn't feel that big because they do a good job, I think, of making sure that they're all in their own little neighborhoods. So it's easier for you to separate them from bit to bit. I'm just gonna check Christina too, just because.
Don't
See.
be shy, handsome.
But these are not NPCs
What
that.
can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reid.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
You can probably guess what her job
Yeah,
is.
Do
yeah,
you know
knew that.
Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Goodbye, miss.
So here's another thing.
Take care of yourself as best you can.
If you actually take the time to investigate and talk to these people, you'll have more options available when you have to make big choices. So this is another character that I want to eat, but I'm probably too... he is too high level right now, but I'll get to him right now because later because I see Clayton Darby is right over
Excuse
there.
me,
so-
sir. Are you familiar with this part of town?
Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Heard you're
Their
investigating an
animation is like
underground
really
medical
distracting to
dispensary
make them
in
sway
Whitechapel.
back and forth.
What do you know about
Well,
it?
it's
Not much,
better
I'm
than making
afraid.
them be
They
stiff.
are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance
I
of
guess.
theirs. Why do you care?
I don't think I said. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think saying the nurse I know is compromised.
Says too much.
No, well, that's the thing. I think it would get stuff. It would be a better option than saying, "Oh, it's confidential, Mr. Journalist," because they're nosy. But yeah, I'm worried that might be a little too much information. So I say either that or I care about public health.
I'm gonna say a nurse I know is compromised
Okay.
because I haven't done that.
Okay.
It's interesting. No, it's good to have you here because it's good to hear your opinions because you don't know what.
I'm
happens
afraid
with
one
some
of the
these things.
nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and introduce you to this guy.
The next.
Forgive my interruption.
Do
Well,
not
when I can.
apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reid, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital?
You're more lost than
I'd
a
like to know
blind
more
rat
about
in the
her.
desert.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses.
I don't know
but
where
I
that came
especially
from, but
abhor
that's
that
all I can
Nurse
think
Crane
of.
you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
I'm not going to
Before
talk to him for
coming
too
to
long. I
London,
think this is.
She was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, this is Darius Petrushki's letter that he threw away.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to
What's
enter.
it say?
Sorry, I wasn't reading it out loud for.
Oh no,
time's
you don't
sake,
need to read
but
it out loud. I know that's not how we're playing the game, but I just wanted to know.
Essentially, he is saying goodbye to his family that he fled from when he left Romania. Okay. Ugh.
They're giving you a hard time, aren't they?
Yeah, they are because I'm weak as shit right now. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I enjoy the power trip that comes with this game when you get to a certain point. This is what I'm talking about, how Dr. Reid could either be manipulative, you could either interpret this as manipulative or genuine.
Mm-hmm. That's clever how they wrote that.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I say the voice actor does such a good job.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it all feels genuine. I will say that at least in this one, he's wearing gloves. With this outfit, he's wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, they didn't have. Oh God. Well, so are they the ones blackmailing Lady Ashbury?
Yes. Dorothy is the one blackmailing Lady Ashbury
With what?
to fund this.
Oh, to fund this. Okay.
Yeah. She's blackmailing her, you remember in the first video, with her visits coincided with people dying.
Right. That's right. Okay.
Wasn't that harrowing?
Oh my goodness.
You see the kind of pressure?
Yeah.
Now you understand.
I know, that was like...
Now you understand why I was second guessing myself at Holmes.
I know, but it's like, I don't see the full thing he's gonna say either.
Who, Jonathan?
Yeah, like when you're making choices about, what you want them to say, you don't see what they're gonna say.
Well, it doesn't matter what they're gonna say. What matters are the actions that he's gonna take.
Yes, that matters.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what embrace means. Well, unless you weren't talking about that, you were talking about something else.
No, just the whole process of trying to, like, decide how you're going to talk to people in general.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Yeah, that's something that I've noticed in some BioWare games, like recently, like with Dragon Age.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no need for me to shout.
They got you in a corner, don't they? It's not very
Yeah,
nice.
but that's okay. So now we just have to go back to the hospital.
And report back to Lady Ashbury.
Yeah, just let her know what happened. So I think what I'm gonna do is I might just give you a full cast of characters when I start really struggling,
Okay.
and once I get to a certain level, because then I think it'll be a little easier for us to decide
Who to kill.
yeah, who to kill. And I will just give you the backstory of some of these people.
All right.
I think just because I know them so well. Again, just for time's sake.
Sure.
Yeah, because remember, you have to go get to know them as well as you can.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
you
be a
kill
good.
them.
Well, not even that.
Human blood.
Oh,
Whoever left these marks
shit.
did so deliberately.
This is another little boss fight. You see, they just splattered human blood for a vampire to come looking at it.
Oh, dear.
It's pre-win. Fuck you. I'm going around.
Just run around the puddle.
Ah, shit. You see this? Oh, they're brothers. Did you see them?
Oh, Toby and Vincent Sheen.
Yeah. Oh, go away.
Who's the third asshole?
Oh, it's just, you know, how in the boss fights you have the little minions.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens in every
Third
boss.
asshole?
A third asshole? Oh, fuck you.
Well, you seem to be doing better.
Yeah, because now I'm remembering that I'm not as strong as I once was, so I have to be more conservative and think about what I'm doing. Just get rid of the big guy first, I think. Alright, now where are you, Toby? Oh, there you are. Whatever you fight, usually they just kind of walk around the streets next time. After your boss fight. That's usually just what you'll encounter on the streets. With that being said, after we report to Lady Ashbury, do you want to see if there's any level 2s or level 1s? Because we just bumped up to level 2.
Sure.
Mesmerize. At the hospital?
Sure, sounds good.
Oh, Mortimer's a level 2.
Is Mortimer somebody that we're gonna kill?
I don't think so. I don't think Mortimer deserves to die necessarily. Okay. Alright. Oh, curtains are drawn.
Wow. Yep. She
I
went
would
crazy
ask you to
dignify
avert
the
your
snap.
eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reid. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Let's see. I believe
feel like
s-
compassionately hides your appetite, or he trusted you.
I did say he trusted you in one of my other playthroughs.
Then
Yeah,
you want to do compassionately hides your appetite?
Yeah, I like that.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So, I'm gonna say we are vampires after all, or so the accusation was true. Because we're not fully asshole, we're just trying to see who deserves it and where it
I know
goes.
we're having trouble deciding if we want to
If we're gonna be an asshole or not.
how terrible we want to be.
Like, chaotic neutral is what we are.
I know. Or chaotic bad, chaotic good. Chaotic
let's-
want to be bad, but chaotic good.
Okay, let's see, what do we do?
So the accusation was true. That's what I'm feeling.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
So what questions do you have, Emily?
About me, that's what I'd ask first. Oh, the voice in the head. Or actually, am I a vampire?
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
She's an Ekon too, and Ekons are vampires, I guess, but did you have any...
An Ekon is a vampire? Because I don't know the difference. I know you've hinted at that.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too? I actually
Are
go back.
you an
Oh,
Ekon
okay.
too?
She is.
Sorry.
Anyway, sorry.
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing.
voice in my head?
Yeah,
Is that
voice
what you
in my
wanted?
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Ooh. How could this cause offense?
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
We know she's not the maker, so...
Yeah. Go back.
Yep. Why was I left for dead?
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
Could it be a mistake?
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
So then how are they...
Oh, okay, cool.
Did you talk to me about how they were
I'd
created?
like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake.
I think I did,
anyway.
but we'll see.
Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Okay, so it is just like Dracula.
Okay. And that's all I had.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait. About London. About the lady ship. The lady ship. Swansea allows you to kill.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Well, we know that somebody suspected her because she was being blackmailed.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's all really I had. Let's get
Okay,
on with the
cool.
story.
No more questions for her?
I don't have any. Do I need
Okay.
to?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
So as you probably guessed, Dorothy's patient... Oh, what's Milton? Oh, Milton is too, but I don't really want to kill Milton.
No, we don't want to kill Milton.
No, Milton's just fine. So as you probably guessed, Dorothy's patient was not afflicted by the flu,
Yeah.
to say the very least.
Was he bitten?
Yes.
Ah. But that made him sick?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu?
No,
I
he
should
was
talk
not
to
bitten.
Dr. Swansea about it.
Oh.
I don't want to say too much because it'll spoil something.
Well, yeah. I mean, spoil it for me, she means. I mean,
Yeah, it'll spoil it for you, because, I mean, it's... Edgar, here you are.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
What do you think?
well, duh, I analyzed the blood.
Okay.
Let's not insult Edgar more than we already have by being like, it's obvious, you fool!
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes, I have, or nothing I can share.
Well, what would he have that he can't share?
That's a good point.
Yes.
I mean, if he has,
Unlike
then
the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly
Oh, wait,
aggressive
with
behavior.
the skulls.
Yeah.
More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is
love
spreading,
Edgar.
and quickly.
I love him
If
too.
we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Yeah, that's the thing with Edgar. He goes too far.
I may turn London into my realm.
You want that? Let's do that.
Yeah, why not?
And why not? What did Stoker say about the children of the night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Oh yeah, because he hasn't been home.
No, he hasn't, and he said he wouldn't go home. because he doesn't want his mother to
I
see
never
him like
thought I
this.
would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
I don't want to use up my stamina. I keep forgetting I'm not all powerful. I realize I have a few thousand XP, but that doesn't go a long way very quickly, so I'm gonna wait until I get a bit more up before I level up again. Unless there's someone that you... well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, do we want to kill the...
father and son?
Yeah, like, learn more about them and then kill them?
Okay, yeah. We can go revisit them.
Did you just mug a dead woman?
Yes, I did. Oh, will you stop? Oh, this is a level 14. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he's a level 16. Shit! Okay, here's the deal. If I die in this one, let's go back and then we'll talk to the father and son and then you can decide if I'm going to kill them or not, okay?
Sounds good.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Thank God.
That was close.
Yeah, that was real close. I don't want to kill them just because I haven't before, you know?
Well, yeah, but I don't know if I would kill them.
Yeah, that's for you to decide. This is kind of nice having you here to take the guilt off of me.
Emily's gonna be terrible.
No, you're not going to be terrible. You're going to be the... it's another perspective on it.
Oh, well, that's a better way.
Oh, fuck. Why didn't the stun appear? Oh, well. There was the rescue citizen opportunity. I didn't want to be a jerk.
Yeah. I like her hat.
Are you all right?
Yeah, she's cute.
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reid. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Well, that was very, calm of her. She's like, I was almost killed, but, yeah, let me carry on with my business to the cemetery.
I'm making an effort. I'm not just going to let them kill me to justify us going to go kill those two people.
I
Or
think
at least
you secretly want to go kill those two people.
part of me does, but then the other part of me is like, no, that's cheating because we said we'll only kill them if they deserve it. Well, that's for you to decide if they
I know.
Yeah.
I may have very low standards.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, the mom does look really fragile.
Yeah.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me.
So did they say that she
Yes,
died from the flu?
Yeah. Or she was at least murdered. Well, she had blood coming out of her throat.
Yeah.
They didn't, I don't think
But then
they
why did he
specified.
say it's the legal requirements?
Because they don't know if she's inflicted or not.
Oh.
change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
He looks terrible.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
It's not what he looks like. He's a wonderful person. And I think he looks pretty handsome, all things considered.
I just think he looks sick.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I feel like a hypocrite. Because I've seen your boss fight with her. I know
tears
she's not
would
kindness
come.
incarnate.
But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Tell me how.
I already did that one.
Oh. How can
I'm kind of curious what I am learning every night is.
That sounds really,
Ominous?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still curious.
Alright.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Okay, that's a good answer.
You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
What do you think?
Well, which ones have you done these before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess you may be right.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Well, that was good advice.
It was good advice.
I
It was
appreciate
very
that.
nice. Yeah. Hello, Selena.
Because I was talking about this with a friend of mine, because she's not religious. And I am, and somebody had, like, hurt her, and I was just saying, like, and she was, like, saying, oh, I don't think I could forgive him, and, you know, I was talking to her, like, I view forgiveness as a gift for yourself.
Yeah, it means
you know, you're letting go of what that person did to you. Because they're going to keep on living life.
Yeah.
No matter what. And they probably are not going to be thinking about you. Let's be frank.
No, they're not.
Nearly as much as you're thinking about how much they hurt you, so...
Exactly.
It's just a gift for yourself to forgive. And to confess, to just get that out.
Yeah, just
off
get
your
it out and
chest.
move on.
I agree with that.
Sorry if I'm moving a little bit slowly. My cat is standing on my lap and I don't want to disturb her. Okay, now she's moved off.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, Forget your old, weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
Terry Crews?
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Who is that guy?
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
That was Fergus. Fergal Bansha. Not Fergus. Fergal Bansha is his name.
What's his deal? Like,
he is... Ooh! Shit! And I ran into a priest. Oh my god. He is the squire, if you will, of the head of Ascalon. The Ascalon Club.
and he didn't like the fact that he's going to a church?
Yeah. Shit. He did not like the fact that Jonathan is showing weakness. And that we're going to go confess, apparently killing our sister, is what he thinks.
Is weak?
Yeah. And also, if we confess killing our sister, that'll bring attention.
Yeah, but if it's a priest, they're not going to say anything.
Yeah. Okay, let's try to take out that priest as quickly as possible.
On our way to the church.
Well, he's a pre-win priest.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not like an actual ordained priest. Maybe, or maybe not, I don't know.
It's like, they're like, you hold the crosses. You get the stakes. You
get the blowtorch.
Get the pitchforks.
Okay, you ready to confess?
Oh wait, are we gonna have to confess to what's his face, Toby the fuckhead?
No. No, this is the priest that conducted the funeral is the one that we're gonna confess to. No, I would never confess to Tobias Whitaker or whatever his name is.
I was like, this is why you don't have women in politics. Oh, bend over and blow yourself.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
What do you want him to say?
Well, he came to confess. Why don't you talk to him?
So you want to say this is a personal matter?
Yeah.
Oh, but then that's still kind of shutting him out. Personal matter, no need for a kind ear, don't need company.
But it's like, you do need a kind ear. You came all this way, knocked on the door. Oh, I don't know. I guess I have no need for a kind ear then. Maybe that'll encourage. Maybe the priest.
I've no need for a kind ear. Only a moment of peace in God's house.
There we go.
There are
Okay,
no
that's good.
secrets
I like
from
that
God,
answer.
my
Okay.
son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
It's like what I said in the last playthrough. It may seem a little harsh, but he has like a threshold of his own characterization, so he's never gonna be an asshole. All right.
Yeah.
What next? I'm gonna let you decide.
This is a private concern and this is a private matter. Those are two. Really? How different are those? I've words for one departed.
Okay.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
What do you think?
I'm worried. Now, I will say this. I am worried about revealing too much about the sister. Because I know that, like, legally, there's a privilege there.
Yeah.
But I would say just know I cared for her.
Okay.
Just know I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered. I don't think he'd say it's
She
an
was
accident, do you?
murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
Maybe at first, but I think he would definitely say, yes, I murdered my
Yeah,
sister.
because that seems like an odd answer. She died because of me. Let's get it all off your chest. Get it all off your chest.
She
Most
died
of it off your
because
chest.
of me.
Don't help with the
How do you
reason.
think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
He keeps saying that he's going to find the people that did this to them. So that's why I say I promise to find those responsible. Even though I would have said, please forgive me. But
Yeah, but he didn't choose to become a vamp. Well, yeah, it's a complicated situation, but yeah.
I swear it wasn't me.
I'm so sorry, Mary.
Let's lie to the
I
person.
promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
See, this is why I love religious leaders. They're so gentle, no matter what denomination or religion you're in, except maybe Scientology. But
whatever happened on this dock is between my
a lot of them
sister
are very
and
gentle.
I. It does not concern God at all.
All right.
That was an interesting.
He is a man of science rather than religion.
Yeah. But it's still nice to talk it out.
Oh, it is. I certainly need to talk things out.
Oh, I do too. I'm the exact same way. I'm like, yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us again for day 2 of 15 Days of Halloween. This is our second Vampyr video, but we will be coming back tomorrow and the next day with 2 new games that are not vampire related. So we're very excited about this. But yes, we will be finishing this game, hopefully during our 15-day stint. If not, we'll keep going. We'll keep playing it into November. No worries about that here.
There are no rules here.
If you have any comments, if you think that we made the right decisions about how we interacted with everybody, if you think we made the wrong decisions, anything you want to add to the conversation, please leave them down in the comment section below. Remember to smash that like button if you liked this video and subscribe if you want to see more from us. But for right now, I'm Emily.
And I'm Amanda.
We're M&M, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye!